Okay, so today on the Drawstream, I did have like a new Drawstream request from someone who gave me $10, but it was kind of a big request. It was a little complicated. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to tackle that just now. What I do want to tackle is the art that I want to draw for my Let's Play, which should be fun. But yeah, this was the sketch of that thing I posted on Twitter. I was like, oh god, what am I doing? But yeah, it is for a joke that I'm putting way too much effort into. But basically, it was a joke that came off as mean without having some sort of lighthearted part to it. So it was actually Chip's suggestion to like have like a visual goofiness going on to offset the potential for dog people thinking I was like making fun of them too much. I don't know. But that's what happens. But now it's I'm putting too much effort into it, but what are you gonna do? You put too much effort into it. That's what you're gonna do. As usual. I'm not gonna show you picture 1 because spoilers. But yeah, here's pic 2. It's not done yet. But it's close. I think I'd rather start on the next sketch. By the way, this is part of pic 1, FYI. I think I'd rather start on the third one's sketch and line art, because I feel like it's hard. I'd rather do most of the coloring like at once instead of like sketch, line art, color, sketch, line art, color, sketch, line art, color. I feel like it's not like a super efficient way to do that. I don't know. But yeah. Pick 3. I think of other cute things to be doing with this pupper. This little pupper dog. Alright, I gotta steal the frame from here. No. There you go. Oops, what'd I do? Getting messy with the layers. Oh, nice to have you, by the way, Pillows Row. I can't decide what temperature I am. I'm just cranky. I'm cranky today. Well, my glasses on or off, I don't know. I'm all over the place comfort-wise today. I'm gonna need a different background image for this anyway. Oh wow. Oh yeah, Good Life got funded. I'm excited. I'm glad that that Swery doesn't have to do another Kickstarter. But I'm excited. I want to see that game. It looks cute and quirky. There needs to be more cute, quirky games. Petting dog Tum Tum. Ugh, dogs are scary and weird. I don't like them. This is a really hard thing for me to draw because I don't like drawing dogs. They're really complicated creatures with weird anatomy. And there's so many different kinds of they have such a variance of body types, whereas cats are just like one body type the whole way. They're the same size and shape, generally speaking. Dogs, like, if you fuck up their nose, they look like a fucking horse or a cow. Like, they're just weird animals. And I also just don't like dogs. I don't like looking at them. I just don't like them very much. What is actually... See, look, not an invitation to post your own weird dog, sorry. Oh man, some of these pictures are weird because they're drawings. And like, they're like weird WikiHow drawings that look really bad. Oh god, what the fuck is this? Look at this WikiHow drawing! Oh god, it's fucking huge. What the fuck? Why must it be this large? Look at how bad this drawing is. Oh my fucking god. Why is it so shiny? Why in the fuck? This dog looks like it's covered in oil. What the fuck is this shit? Ew. Oh my god. WikiHow is a treasure, but I've never seen a dog that greasy before. There's also some poorly drawn dogs that look like cows up in here. What sucks about this picture reference I'm trying to look up is that it's like there's no way to not see a dog dick in this pose. Which is great. Just great. Oh, I should call it belly rubs. That's the technical term. Thank you, Ripperly. You're right. Those weren't puppies, those were tater tots. Greasy tater tots. I mean, this is the most accurate one. That would be the easiest to split a head in half. So, and you don't have to see a dick in it, so maybe I'll just do this one. Copy image. My god, it's so big.
Have some ice cream on me.
Oh, thank you so much, Penciler. I think I will. Yeah, don't know why the frame is that, like, super in front. Yeah, I'll do, like, something like that. Oh my god, dogs. They're scary. Their mouths are scary. Ugh. Anyway, time to split this dog's fucking face in half. Look, there you go. It's a split head now. Looks great. I'm only slightly tracing because dogs are impossible creatures. Like this track. I'm allowed to have, you know what? I'm heckin' allowed to have dog opinions, okay? Does not make me a monster. People are weird about that, okay? For how weird I am about dogs, people are 10 times weirder about how I'm weird about dogs. Very strange. People are allowed to hate cats up and down and left and right. But oh my god, she doesn't like dogs. She's uncomfortable around them. Wow. What a monster. It's fine to have opinions. It's It's fine. Big, long, creepy tongue. Just give him shark teeth. They're basically sharks with fur. You ever see a greyhound and think, oh my god, the teeth. What in the world is happening? Where's that, a leash under his head? Oh my god. Who knows? Oops. I thought I was crazy until I actually stumbled upon, there's some like Reddit thread that was like, what's a lesser known strange subreddit that you found? And somebody said, oh, it's this subreddit called it was something like dog hate or something. Yeah, right, Ripperly? Fucking truth. But yeah, it was some subreddit called dog hate. But the reason it was weird, not for the reason you think, why it's weird is because it used to be a subreddit for people who could just bitch about how dog owners are kind of weird. Ugh, what is going on with these noses? Oh my god. And it was just a safe space for people to be like, wow, people are really weird about how I don't like dogs. And then what happened was some dog owner like went and became a mod, pretended that they were pro cat, became a mod. And then they took over the whole subreddit. They banned all the mods. They destroyed the whole subreddit, took down every single post in our dog hate or whatever it was. And all that exists on the page now is a picture of their pupper, and they changed all the side things to be like, this is a pro pupper subreddit now, like, nah. And like, there was like thousands of people that visited that sub, and it just got taken over because of a crazy dog person. Not a crazy cat person, crazy dog person did that. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, they can't even let people have a little space to bitch about how they don't like this particular kind of animal. It's pretty weird. Meanwhile, if you go to I fucking hate cats, scroll for a moment and you'll find videos of cats fucking dying. Cats getting killed. People shooting cats and running over cats. If you go to the similar one for dogs that got restarted up because it got usurped by a dog person, it's like our dog free or something. It's just people venting and being like, man, I hate that they're really dirty. Like, they make your house smell. That sucks. I don't get why people are really weird about this. Like, there's nobody advocating for the death of animals on that subreddit. But you go to the cat one, it's like, fucking kill them all. Like, yeah, some coyotes were in the news for killing a whole bunch of cats, and that's great. It's like, oh my god, why are these people so weird about this? This is the tricky part, imagining the inside of this dog's head. You know what I should have did instead? I should have just copied his head twice. It would have been the smart thing to do. Oh well. Okay. That's a good approximation of what the inside of that dog's head's gonna look like. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Well, I think the other side of him would be open like this, right? Oh, this is so hard to visualize. Oops, that's right. Different layer there. Oh, I wouldn't have to draw the brain. That's not part of the character design. Don't worry about it. I knew this was gonna be a bitch. Drawing this thing. You'd love to see the dog hate thread. It's not a thread, it's a subreddit. I think it was our I fucking hate dogs? Or our dog hate? It was something like that. It's a whole subreddit, it's not even a thread. And yeah, now it's just the only post there is a picture of the usurper's dog. The fuck does dog noses look like from upside down and inside out? And oh no. Maybe it's that, I don't know. I had a creepy eye on the side even though you can't see it. There. Rawr! Creepy claws. How about that V3 ending? I don't know if people want spoilers about that though. People probably haven't played it yet. I don't want to take that away from anybody. Ending of that is frickin' unbelievable. Oh my god, where do dog ears exist? Who even knows? Basically, if you don't like dogs, you'll never learn how to draw them. Like you have to stare at them for a really long time. You have to stare at everything for a really long time to know how to draw it. And I'm just like, man, do I have to look at this? Trying to make him buffer. This dog is too skinny. Oh man. Yeah, forgive me for heavily using picture reference. But now it's not gonna look like total shit. Yeah, don't spoil the ending of V3. It's too fucking cool. People just gotta know about it. Like, firsthand. They gotta watch it themselves if you're going through all of the stuff. I'm worried this dog's gonna look too much like a different breed because it looks greyhoundy in the head here. I don't know how to fix that, because I don't stare at dogs. My previous dogs are a little more golden retriever-y looking. This guy looks like he's got a greyhound head. But the original picture, this is clearly not like a greyhound, it's just a regular mutt or something. Oh, dogs are hard. I know, I'm working really hard for this joke because I don't want dog people to be mad at me, because without these pictures, dog people will be mad at me because they're crazy. They don't know how to take a joke. How dare you say any bad things about the best animal ever invented. How do I make his head look different? Ugh. Cats just look like cats no matter what, man. Dogs look like sharks if you change a single thing about them. Oops, that didn't work. Didn't have the right thingy on. If I just make his head a little thicker like that, it'll probably be okay. That's how you change dog breeds right there. Sorry, it's a goat. Yeah, platypuses, those are great. Too bad those can't be pets. I bet platypuses are less dangerous than most dogs, though. Like, if you think about it, like, they got little poison barbs, but... like, how poisonous are those poison barbs? Like, can they actually kill, like, a full-grown person, or are you just gonna get kind of woozy? And also, if you remove the barbs, they're probably, like, normal idiot little friends. I saw a video of somebody in, like, a pool at, like, SeaWorld or some shit, some, like, aquarium thing. And they were playing with a platypus and feeding them lettuce, and they looked like they were having a great time. And people keep poisonous animals like all the time. Snakes and shit. I mean, those people are pretty nuts too, though. Landscapers. Look, it's line art now. Ta-da! I guess it's venomous. Poisonous means if you eat it, right? You eat it and you die. Although, I don't know, maybe if you eat a platypus you die, yeah. Can't be sure. You never know until you try. Who here has tried to eat a platypus? Nobody. I have wondered this about other sea-dwelling non-fish animals, mammals, and whatever the hell platypuses are, and echidnas. Platypi are the same thing as echidnas, but they swim, basically, species-wise. But I've wondered in the past, things that swim, I've mentioned this on like every stream, I feel like, things that swim, do they all taste like fish, even if they're not a fish creature? They're a mammal that swims, do they still taste like fish? Do dolphins, which are mammals, do they taste like fish? What kind of meat do dolphins have? Is it like cow, land-dwelling meat? Or is it like fish meat? And what about otters? I got questions that can never be answered due to ethics. Lobsters taste like fish. They have a fish taste to them, yeah. Lobsters and crab taste totally like gross fish. Yeah, this side won't have the teeth. That's the inside. The outside has the teeth. Being silly. I wish I liked fish though. I don't want to discriminate against a whole biome of food. That seems silly to do. It's a waste. And it sucks to like go to other countries where like fish is one of their main like components of most of their food and be like, yeah, can you make it without the fish somehow? I'm a dumb American. Can you make this sushi without the fish, please? Before you say that's called tamago sushi, tamago sushi still has a seaweed on it. Seaweed? It's from the sea. Not a huge fan of it. Ugh, do I have to draw gums for this to look normal? Probably. Draw gums for the stupid fictionalized fucking shark teeth I'm putting on this idiot. These are not what dog teeth look like at all. If I see weed, I smoke it. Wow. Same. Not really. When I smoke weed, it's under very specific circumstances. I don't like smoking when I'm around people that aren't my boyfriends. Like, I'll tolerate it, but like, I cannot be social. It is only if it's like a situation where we're just sitting on a couch watching a movie with a friend and I do not need to have any social grace or ability to follow a conversation or anything. Because then I fuck up. Like, if you're not asking me simple stuff like what's your top 3 favorite foods, like, I'm going to not be able to follow any train of conversation. A lot of straight edgers in my chat. Jeez. Get out of here, losers. This is the Weed 69 420 chat. No dweebs allowed. No squares allowed. Nah, I don't care. All these lines are gonna end up being thickened anyway. So that you can make heads or tails out of this double head. Heads and or tails. Okay, that looks fine. The back part looks fine. That's understandable, basically. Oh, also having this dog lying down makes sense for when the joke is over, too! I just realized! Haha! I'm a genius. I'm a joke master. So seamlessly go back into the footage that I have already recorded 3 months ago, or whatever. After you fight these guys, they fall down on the ground. Trying to get this tongue in like a funny position on the floor here. Something like that. I'm looking forward to, they look like monsters to you. It's a fun part. I kind of didn't realize it until I was older, because, I don't know, when Silent Hill 3 came out, video game acting was better than it had ever been before, you know? And it's like, wow, this is actually acting, sort of. But looking back on it, it's like, wow, these people can't fucking act for shit. What the fuck is this? Lawnmower. Like, Vincent is such a, like, I don't know what he's going for, like, the actor. It's just kind of funny in a general, like, what are you trying to do sort of sense. So Harry didn't tell you anything. That figures. He's a pretty sneaky guy. Wait, I'm not finished talking. Like, why is he acting like that? Such a weird, like, it's a weird, like, mwahaha, like, sort of evilness, but also, like, overly campy and, like, effeminate in a way, and it's like, what was he aiming for with this performance? Yeah, I think a lot of the actors were just some people they found in Japan. Just few and far between. I mean, that's why James is Guy C. James can't act. James's acting has a special weird place in my heart for being great and entirely unintentionally performed that way. Like when I first like saw Silent Hill 2, I was like, wow, this actor is like playing this character in a really interesting, kind of creepy, unnerving way. No, that's just the guy who does, he's just like that. Guy C, he's just kind of a creepy, weird guy who can't talk with a normal cadence. And it's perfect. It works perfectly for the character, and it's not like really a performance per se. It's just a strange guy. Donna Burke is great in it, though. She was great in both Silent Hill 2 and 3. I thought she did her darndest. She did her best with Angela. Despite fighting with her accent, she did really good. And Claudia is pretty great. She's weird. She's like, she seems kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. Creepy in a religious way, you know. It's appropriate. And then Douglas is just there. Like, and that monster, what the hell was that thing? Silent Hill 3 is pretty great. Angela didn't sing Snake Eater. That's not true. She sung Sins of the Father. Sins of the Fathers. Or whatever it is. She sang a cover of Snake Eater. And the cover was very great. Not as good as the original, because how can you hold a candle to the original anyway? She's also the voice on the Shinkansen in Japan land. The next stop is Shin Yokohama. It's very soothing. Goofy shark teeth. I'm not sure where this dog's eyeball is supposed to be in this position. I think over here. Yep, she's the eye droid. What am I doing with this ear? What am I doing with it? Who knows? What is VoidBurger up to with this? What goofy thing will she do next with this dumb dog? It's super confusing anatomy. Oh my god, I'm just messing up the ear more. keep it simple, stupid. I love Araki's dogs so much. They're so fucked up. It's amazing how amazing he is at drawing buff dudes, and then a single dog just ruins this guy. This guy is like a master of like buff ass anatomy and like clothing folds and action, and then like dog stumped, totally stumped. I already used the reference. I'll do another one. It's annoying. Takes me like 20 minutes to find the proper ear. If it still looks weird by the end, I go back to it. But I'm trying to enforce a certain behavior in myself that is, you know, don't get discouraged in the first, you know, half hour of a drawing. Like, stop doing that to yourself. It's going to look like shit because you just started drawing it. I mean, like, look at the thing I posted on Twitter where the hands were just like really, they were just barely in there. And I was already getting like discouraged, and I was like, oh god, I'm never gonna be able to draw this fucking thing, I'm just gonna scrap it. And then I was like, no, don't do that, stop. Not the way to do it. Just look at your own hands for a really long time. And this is just a sketch, just work it out later. Don't freak out. But yeah, if something doesn't look right, like, just move on. Do something else, come back to it later. Because it might look right once you do the other shit anyway. Like, it might not even look bad. But that's another problem. Someone just said looks like a hyena. The other problem with dogs is even if you like, so it's not just that like if the snout looks weird, it's a totally different breed, or it looks like, you know, oh that's not a Doberman, that's Great Dane, or that's not a Dalmatian, that's a Greyhound. Like, it gets worse because it can also look like a wild dog, like a hyena. Cats, you draw them, nobody's gonna be like, I think that's a cougar. It's like, no, it's obviously that's Minmo. That's Fluffy. Like, that's not a cougar. Like, you can't fuck that up. But dogs just kept breeding them all sorts of different sizes because humans are weird. So there's so much variety, they can look like anything. Draw a dog weird, it could look like a hamster if it's the right kind of tiny dog. No way, hyenas are felines? Shut the fuck up. Is that true? I'm gonna Google that later. I'm gonna be mad if you lied to me. You can pretty much draw any dog and put spots on it, and then people will be like, ah, a Dalmatian. But like, anatomically, they have a lot of nuance to them too. They're felines? That is crazy! They're not felines, they're feliform? Feliform. What the fuck's that mean? I mean, obviously it means feline-like in shape, which they're not, I don't know. Fun fact about hyenas, the female's dicks are bigger than the male's dicks, and it's fucking hilarious. It's great. Love it. It's great. What a good animal. They're matriarchal. They're one of those great animal examples to hold over idiot Republican heads that are like, oh, these are abominations. People are abominations because XYZ. You never see that in nature. You can just be like, swans are gay. Hyena females have huge dicks. Shut the fuck up. They're behaviorally and morphologically similar to canines. Wow, that is a hell of a technicality. I'm gonna still call them dogs. They look and behave like dogs, but technically, genetically, they're not actually dogs. For the sake of drawing dogs, I'm gonna say that hyenas count as dogs. Because they are, in form and behavior, a dog. Do I have a package? Excuse me. Hi. Did in one trip? Yeah. Nice. Thought you were a postman.
Oh.
Instead you were my groceryman.
Yep.
How was the store? Was it crowded?
Yeah.
This time of day?
Thursday at 1 p.m. apparently crowded.
Middle of the week.
Yep.
What the fuck?
A lot of old people.
A lot of old people. They're the worst at the supermarket too, because they don't know where anything is and they really take their time.
They just block all the aisles.
They block the aisles.
Yeah. Took me a little bit longer too, because like I grabbed some chicken, and then Ray was about to check out. I inspected the chicken again. I was like, nah.
That didn't look hot.
No. There's
Bad
something
chicken.
weird going on in the meat aisle.
Something weird is going on in the meat aisle.
Just a weird
Something
smell around there, but not like rotten meat.
Something amiss.
Just a weird smell. I couldn't pin it down. I touched one package of chicken. Like, this looks fine. And I was putting it in the bag. My hands smelled like fucking shit.
Ew.
And it was because of the package I touched. It smelled really fucking weird. So
Oh.
something weird going on in the meat aisle.
That's awful. The meat aisle is right next to the fishmonger bullshit.
It didn't smell like rotten stuff. It just smelled like crap.
Like crap.
It smelled like shit.
People do bring their kids there. Maybe some kid went rogue.
Yeah, I was worried about that, and I was looking at the grocery cart like some shitty butt baby in the cart.
Did some shitty butt baby do something to my cart?
Like, the child seat. He had like a shitty butt baby.
Shitty butt baby.
Wow. It describes what the baby is, right?
I mean, you nailed what all babies are.
It's dual meaning, because the baby's shitty, but also the baby's shitty, like, baby sucks.
This baby sucks, and it has an ass.
Yeah.
Child free.
Anyways, have fun with your stream. Sorry, barged in with that story.
No, I think everyone loved your story.
Okay.
How do you like my drawing?
Oh, I like it.
It's confusing from far away, I bet.
Yeah, from the fridge, I couldn't discern what it is, but now it looks good.
Mm-hmm. It is partially traced.
Oh, okay. Well, dogs are hard.
They're hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Shitty butt babies suck. Chip Cheese'em, 2018. Oops, too close. How come every time I stream in the past April, there's always a lawnmower man outside?
I mean, it's just because this is the time they do it, I guess.
I feel like they do it on other days too, but it's like, how often are they mowing shit?
They mow shit all the time, man.
They keep it nice.
Do you want the red peppers immediately in the fridge?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Thanks for finding them. They're in a weird aisle.
Huh?
Thanks for finding them. They're kind of in a weird aisle.
Yeah, they're in, like, the candy aisle.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It should be in, like, the pickle aisle.
Yeah.
Right?
The pickles are also in the candy aisle, I think.
Oh. Okay. I just hate that if you try to find Nesquik, it's in the baking aisle.
Yeah.
That don't make sense. It should be in, like, the fucking juice and drinks aisle.
Yeah.
Or coffee. In the coffee aisle. I've seen that happen before. But, like, baking stuff, it makes no sense. It's under, like, milk substitutes, which it isn't. It's a milk additive.
You need milk.
Yeah, you need
Or
milk
work. It
to
doesn't
make.
substitute milk.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like next to the flour and shit.
Sorry for making all this noise on your screen.
That's okay. No one cares.
Okay.
Everyone's happy to always see you and hear
Hooray.
you. You're a beloved. You're like the Kramer of my stream.
And I always slide in through the door and go, I just encountered a shitty butt baby.
Jerry, you wouldn't believe it. Shitty butt babies everywhere.
It's fucking hot out.
Yeah.
It says it's 80, but it feels like
It looks hot outside. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. The Blaze Ghost says Chip is an angel and we love him.
Hooray, thank you. By the way, the new self-checkout things are like a lot nicer.
Oh,
to use.
those are self-checkout things they were making?
Yeah.
Okay, I was worried they were just getting rid of them because people were like stealing shit or something.
You know how these ones are still smaller and it's still like limited to like 20 items or whatever, but you know how, this is the most domestic conversation, goddamn.
I know, we're so boring, oh my god.
But you know how the really small, like quick checkouts were like really annoying because they only had stations for 2 bags?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, I can't, like, this is so hard to juggle.
Mm-hmm.
Now it has like it has like 3 bag spots, but also it just has a big open table area to put all
Oh
your shit.
yeah, bitch.
So much less tedious.
That sounds
Anyways,
great.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks again for getting groceries.
You're welcome.
He's such a good boy. There goes my good boy. Don't listen, I'm singing a song about you.
I already heard it today.
Some funny Pink, you missed the conversation about the shitty butt babies. He's looking pretty good. Let me think here. This should be right. I feel like there should be like a lip line here or something, but it doesn't make any sense. Whatever. No one's going. They're gonna be on screen for like fucking 10 seconds. Oh, this is so much effort for a stupid joke in a Let's Play. Dogs are the ultimate shitty butt babies when you think about it. Put their shitty butt on lots of stuff. Oh, that's not... It's actually on my screen, not on the drawing. Sometimes your screen is just filthy. You think that there's pixels on it. Okay, this is too much finesse. I'm getting a little too detail-oriented. Okay, now I gotta throw bandages on this thing. Because he got bandages. I should unlink this background image. I don't know why it's linked. Silly of me. It's that boy. The pupperdoodle. Yeah, he's got a lot of band-aids on him. Okay, so I kind of put... I switched ears, that's okay. Who gives a fuck? I'll just put bandages where I feel like there should be bandages, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why there's bandages on these creatures. Now that I think about it, I've never really thought about it. You know, why? Maybe it's to keep them in one piece. So they don't fall apart. I mean, they look like Alessa from the first game, of course, but I mean... bandages are just cool, I guess. I mean, the closers have bandages on them, too. Very few creatures in SH3 that don't have bandages on them. The missionaries have bandages on themselves? I don't actually know. Oh my god, Gornzilla, there's dogs all over Silent Hill 3. You run into them like a lot. Pretty much everywhere but like the sewer level. They're in the mall, they're in the subway, they're not in the sewer. Or the train itself. They're not in that. It's just numb bodies and one insane cancer. Yeah, they're not in the sewer. They're in the office building. They are in the streets of Silent Hill. They're not in the hospital. And they're in the amusement park. They are not in the church. They are all over that game though. There's only 3 levels or whatever that they are not in. That's a lot of dog. No, I just remember because I just played it recently. I've got a lot of knowledge about Silent Hill in my head. What can I say, dudes? I remember my nemesis well. No, it's just that they're annoying to deal with. Actually, the Slurpers are the worst, though. They're the worst enemy in Silent Hill 3. Hands down. Totally. They are the worst. Do this and then erase it and then add it to a layer differently. What's with this wobbly ass line that I drew here? No need for it to be that wobbly. Ooh, you made a pig. Oh, what a cute origami pig. Cute. Do you just know how to make those animals, or do you have like a book that tells you like how to fold the paper, right? Or do you just like, you practice enough that you know how to do it now? I don't know why I drew that on that layer, but... Them's breaks. I say that a lot, I should stop. One of my sayings. Sound like a mom saying that shit all the time. Most of it's memory. Cool. The only origami I know how to make is those, I don't know what they're actually called. In school, they called them Chinese fortune tellers. I don't know if that's actually the proper name for them, or if it's just like, I'm little, what's racism or something? I don't know. Those got banned from our school because people were writing nasty things in them. Like, instead of, like, good fortunes, people would write, like, die. Cootie catchers, right? We did not call them that. For some reason, they were Chinese fortune tellers. Meh. But yeah, they got banned from our fucking grammar school because kids are nasty. Just write, you know, hope you die and stuff in there. Putting too much effort into the bandage. Nobody gives a shit. If there's a crease on it. Dog looking like a dog bear. Chatterbox, salt cellar, whirly burled, or paku paku. Yeah, a fortune teller. My school also banned Pokemon cards and Tamagotchis. I totally get Tamagotchis. Those things are fucking annoying. They're just going off like all the time, constantly beeping. But like, you can't trust your parent to take care of your Tamagotchi. They don't know what the fuck this shit is. I gave my Tamagotchi to my mom when they got banned from my school. Then she picked me up and it was like covered in shit. There was poop everywhere. That Tamagotchi shat was a shitty butt baby. That's what I'm saying. Oops. Sometimes this pen erases because of how my grip is on it. Because the eraser is triggered by a little lever you can hit with your thumb instead of flipping it upside down to erase, which is what I wish I could do. That's how my old tablet worked. This is Chip's old tablet that I use now. One of the teachers found some kid messing with Pokemon cards, and she was known for being like a really mean teacher. She took this kid's holographic Charizard and ripped it in half in front of the whole classroom. and the kid was devastated. And like that like rumor that happened spread so fast. Like by lunch that day, the whole school had heard about Mrs. McKay or whatever her name was doing that shit, and it worked better than the ban. You know, like they had already banned the cards, but because Mrs. McKay like ripped it in fucking half in front of the child, everybody suddenly stopped bringing their Pokemon cards into school. It fucking worked. Now I gotta steal some colors from this boy. No, this is the 90s, man. No one gave a shit. I feel like if that happened today, it would be like a really big, like, issue that she did that mean thing to that kid, but not back then. It was just like, good. All the parents were like, yeah, good. Fucking teach him a lesson. I mean, there was still crazy parents, but I don't think any shit happened in regards to that at all. Like, I don't think anyone got, you know, a stern talking to. Mrs. McKay did not get reprimanded or anything like that because she was just disciplining the kid appropriately. Everybody agreed it was appropriate. Because it was only the children that understood the value of the card, see? Like, because the kid had only gotten it out of, you know, how much were Pokemon card packs back then? Like fucking $4 or something, if that was even, I don't even know. But he just got it, he got lucky. It wasn't like he bought it for $100 or something. So to all the parents, it was just, you know, a less than $1 card value to them. It wasn't like she destroyed this precious thing. All the kids understood how precious that holographic Charizard was. All the adults were just like, it's just paper. But hey, it worked. It shook the kids. It made them stop bringing the cards into school. So they didn't care. It worked. Oh, I almost missed the fan art. Oh my god, it's a shitty butt baby. Holy fuck. Look at that thing. I gotta find the display capture. Ugh, it's my whole display. Ugh. I hate it. But look, it's a shitty butt baby. Wow. Looks great. I love it. Proves how long I haven't Drawstreamed in a while. Because the whatchamacallit is messed up. The display capture is capturing the entire display. Too much display. I know, I gotta show it to Chip. He's in the other room though with the door closed and he's probably got his headphones on. I don't want to yell. I'll show it to him after and he'll just be like, wow, that's a fucking butt baby. If he comes out of his room, I'll flag him down. I don't remember a lot of childhood memories, but I remember the scandalous feeling of hearing that that card got ripped up. That was like the first like juicy gossip I remember ever hearing, was that this kid got his Pokemon card tore up in front of the whole class as an example. I also remember fucking Mark or Jeffrey, one of those idiots, I don't know which one, stole my holographic Jolteon, and never ever were they caught or anything like that. There was no way to prove it, and they both played dumb when confronted about it. We had like a little mini class trial to figure out if they did it, and they just they stuck to their story, and yeah. The end. Never did I see that holographic Jolteon ever again. And I knew it was them because they were shitheads. They were shitheads. They knew where my cards were, and they both knew I had a holographic Jolteon. They one of them, or both of them, stole it. I hope they're in fucking jail right now. Because they were big fucking losers. I should Facebook stalk them, see if their lives are shitty. And I'll be like, yeah, this is what you get for stealing my holographic Jolteon. I have no idea who went to jail or not from my class. There's one kid that went to jail for like actually killing a guy. He was an idiot and accidentally killed a guy. Over weed, over a baggie of weed. Like fucking dumb reason to go to jail. That kid wasn't really a bully or anything, but he was dumb. Not worth it over weed, my dude. My school wasn't fucked up at all. It was like normal ass, you know, Catholic school. Totally fucking normal. I mean, I feel like you look at any, you know, grammar school or high school graduating class, and there's just, statistically speaking, there's gonna be some kids that do some sort of fucked up crime and go to jail. They fucked up, that's life. Ooh, Papermancer, yeesh. Whoa, that is a yikes and a half right there. Wowza. One of Chip's teachers, like, they were like busted for having a fucking gross underage relationship with one of the students. But then they like, when he like quit, they got like married or something. I don't even know. I was just like, whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
That happened.
That happened, right? You should see the shitty butt baby that Ablaze drew for you.
Wow, that was exactly the baby that did that, I bet. He is a pretty shitty butt baby.
Yeah, look at him with this shitty little expression.
It's really funny.
Somebody was like immediately like, get Chip, and I was like, I'll just wait for it to come out. It'll be fine. We'll see it.
Other weird things from my school. It happened before I moved up to middle school, because I went to a school that was pre-K all the way through high school in one giant building. But like a few years before I went into middle school in the other part of the building, a teacher got escorted out by cops and fired because he was just selling grades.
Oh, right. Wasn't he selling for like really cheap?
Yeah, it was super cheap. For one student, you would get an A in that class for the entire semester for $20.
That's insane.
$20.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could get like arrested for selling grades. Like
he wasn't arrested.
Let out by cops.
He wasn't arrested. He was escorted out by cops because he was starting to get loud and rowdy after he was told he was fired.
Oh shit!
He was starting up a scene, so they had to like forcefully eject him from the school.
Oh my god, $20! Losing your job over small $20 increments.
And how many kids are actually gonna go for that shit? Because they know that like if they get caught.
I mean, you were a very goody two-shoes, Joshua, and you were also a very good student, so there were no stakes.
I can't believe you just called me by my real name a bunch.
Huh?
I can't believe you just called me by my real name.
Nobody cares.
I know. It's just weird because you usually don't do that.
I'm sorry. I usually don't. I don't know why I'm slipping today.
I don't know.
I think it's because we have like more IRL friends now, so I'm used to calling you by your IRL name a little bit more when I'm talking about you to other people.
Yeah.
But yeah. You were never in that in that situation where you were desperate enough to pay a measly $20. He could have got away with way more than that, $100, more than that. So kids could gather that money.
Yeah.
You know? I just can't believe he threw away his job for, like, doing something like that for fucking $20.
Of course, the worst thing that happened, not like worse, but like an even shittier crime a teacher did was there was the athletic director, I think he was the athletic director, or he was at least the coach for several of the sports teams there, and like some of the gym classes for certain grades. But yeah, he was the guy who married a student after she had graduated.
And he was like past his 40s.
Oh yeah, he was like early 40s, late 30s at the youngest. This guy was always real sweaty, and his face was always beet red because he seemed like he had anger issues. I really didn't like him. I'm glad I only ever had him for like one class.
What a hunk.
Yeah.
I could see why a virile 16-year-old would totally consensually get involved in something like that.
He was like really like.
Oh.
He wore clothes that like fit him except for like his neck. They was always like way too tight for his neck, and he looked like he was about to pop.
Oh
his
my
head
God.
just looked like it was ready to explode. But yeah, he was for like all the high school football games. He was personally pocketing all the ticket money,
Right.
because he had a lot of debt to pay off, and so
Again, what a hunk.
he was using that money he stole from all the ticket sales for the high school football games to pay off his debts. And then, because he got worried that he was going to get caught, he started up a charity bingo raffle thing. And then he took all the money from that and didn't give it to charity, but tried to use it to cover up that he stole money from the school.
Oh my God. What do you think addiction was he in debt for?
I always suspected that he was like on cocaine or something.
Like, do you think
he seemed like a cocaine type of guy.
Do you think it was drugs, or do you think it was maybe like gambling debts or something?
It could have been gambling. I don't know. But yeah, he went to...
Because like you can't just like people don't do desperate, unethical, crazy bullshit like that unless they're like addicted to something.
Yeah, but yeah, he went to jail for like 5 or 6 years. But last I knew, he was married to that girl from high school.
He's like 20 years his junior or more.
Yeah.
Ah.
I mean, they married a few years after she graduated from high school, but I was pretty sure I heard that was like, yeah, they were like intimate beforehand. I don't know. It was bad. That man, that guy is a bad man. And he was really unlikable too before I even knew he was a bad man.
Oh my God. That's nuts.
He was mean to my dad.
Who could be mean to your dad? Your dad is a sweetheart.
My dad was the announcer for the football games for a few years, and then he was like really shitty towards my dad for no reason. He got really mad that my dad like would my dad personally wanted to make people excited before the game started, so he had like mixtapes that he would play of like, you know,
Jock jams.
Yeah, it was basically jock jams. It was the shit that would be played at football games during that time period. In the mid-2000s. It was all the shit you always hear at football games. And, like, he got real mad that my dad was doing that. So he just, like, ran up the stairs up into where my dad was and just, like, fucking slapped the stop button really hard on the steering wheel and said, "Don't play music."
What?
My dad wasn't playing it loud.
Wasn't his job to partially play music? I don't understand.
None of the announcers before my dad ever did that. And my dad was like, why don't the announcers just, like, they just announce and they don't, like, do anything to make people excited or have fun?
Look, sports are supposed to be boring.
Yeah.
Dad buster. Well, that guy sounds like he completely thoroughly sucked.
Yeah, that dude sucks.
Oh.
I had a physics teacher who was just a little weird, but I think he was okay.
Just a little weird.
Well, I mean, you know, he liked to go hunting. But there was one time, it was like, I was in physics class with Ironicus, Brant. And it was like midwinter, and he was like, "Here, I want to show you something." He took the whole class out to his truck and opened up the back of it, and there was just a dead fucking deer in there. Like his glossy eyes just staring right at us, and there was like blood in the bed, and it was like, "Yeah, I hunted this last night." Cool. Why are you showing this to us?
God.
There was like one or two staunchly
like fucking flies all over it and shit.
It wasn't like rotting or anything yet, but because it was like just the previous day or something. But Yeah, there's like one or two staunchly like vegetarian people in the class who got very upset.
Yeah, don't exactly blame them.
Yeah.
Midwest is weird.
Yeah. I have heard though, so maybe my physics teacher was like fucking crazy or something, or you know, bad in some way, because he used to go hunting with my calculus teacher, and like my calc teacher one time told the story that there's one time like, you know, he shot a deer and like it had you know, it was dying or something, but like my physics teacher like didn't want to waste ammo, so instead he like killed it with a knife instead of just humanely
slit its throat.
Yeah, instead of humanely just like putting it down. Like
boy.
Yeah.
Why do you know all these stories?
Because I was there being told all of them at random points. It's
a gossipy school, huh?
Well, I mean, every class size was only like 70 kids because it was such a big school, but so many grades. So you heard like everything about everybody.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can go play video games.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I just don't...
story time with me.
I like story time. Thank you for story time. I just don't remember any stories from school, really. I think all the other dog noses were black. Pretty sure. Well. Here you go. The shiny pupper nose. So shiny. Now, where do I get an appropriate background, fuzzy background texture? Because he's on the floor. I gotta find like a floor, a storeroom floor. Gotta open up my Premiere and scrub on through, looking for a floor I can maybe use. In Silent Hill 3. No, that has dogs in the way. There was another storeroom. Where the heck was it? I think that's the right, like, angle. Hey, look, it's the save sound. I'm gonna find a floor that's big enough for this dang puppo to lay on. What if... Well, first I gotta rasterize it. What if content aware? Too bad there's feet up here. More content aware. I love content aware, Phil. Oh my god. What a fucking revelation. This looks okay. Gotta blur it. I wonder if I can like perspective transform it to make it look a little weird, a little different. Oh my god, it thinks it's gigantic. Hate that when you do this, it doesn't actually destroy the whole thing. It's really annoying. Oh, you didn't know I was doing a LP of SH3? That's pretty funny. But yeah, Bob's gonna be on it. And it's gonna be a good time. That looks a little better. That angle looks like it makes more sense. Follow way too many people on Twitter, huh? Where the hell did the burn and dodge tools go? Okay, this is a thing I want to know about. Where are they? They like got rid of them or something. I don't know where the fuck they are anymore, and it's really annoying. I just want to real quick just add a fucking shadow under this dog, and it's a whole rigmarole. I gotta figure out where the fuck it is now. Because, like, this has new modes on it. This can darken and lighten, but I don't want to smudge. This can, like, darken and lighten, but I don't know if that's okay. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. At all. Unless I have something, no, it's not doing anything. But yeah, where the fuck did they put the dodge and burn tools? True, real question. Where the fuck did it go? What the fuck? Like, why get rid of it? What's this? What are you? Oh, there's a whole bunch of... Oh, they're hidden in here. Oh my fucking god. Found it. That was a weird place to hide that shit. Oh boy. That's fine. No need to go crazy. But But I still need to like actually color it for realsies. Sorry, I had to clip my nail. It was an emergency. Does he look happy enough? I don't want him to look dead. Does he look happy, guys? What do dogs look like when they're happy? Is this fine? I think that's the gist, right? Should I... Should I put like a blood stain on the ground? Because then it, like, I'll come back from this joke and be like, oh, puppy's tired from playing. Bloodstain underneath it. Well, I'll see how it looks first and then figure out. What the heck is this? Ah, too close. Papermancer, that's a lie. As evidenced by how many angry fucking dogs I've seen in my life. Oh lord. So many pissed off dogs have I seen. Oh, let me slam like an overlay on it. Oh, it looks great. Look at that. It's beautiful. Love you, overlay. Love you, multiply layers. Yeah, small dogs are fine. I don't give a shit about small dogs. They're great. I want to meet more small dogs. I've met very few small dogs. That's the problem. People have huge dogs all the time. I want to meet more dumb, tiny boys that cannot possibly hurt anything bigger than like a squirrel. You know. But that's not my issue with dogs. I saw a very cute dog that was very small, and his little head was just poking up over the passenger side door of a convertible when we were out and about. Saw this convertible roll up, and then this little dog, the little dog head was peeked up, and he was so dumb looking. It was great. Oh, it was a cute ass dog. I like dogs in passing when they pass by me. It's like, oh, okay, cool. A small idiot. But if people are weird about the dog, then it's just like, okay, you're making the dog worse by acting really weird about the creature. Sometimes dog parents are absolutely annoying. You need to chill out just a little bit. Keep on feeling like there should be some sort of like a jawline like here, but I don't wanna guess wrong on that. I mean, all that's left is like the actual proper colors on top of the flats. So, and I don't want to spoil like the super final product. So I think I might call it a stream right about now. Because in order to get the colors for this to color it correctly, I would have to go to the one that is actually finished that I haven't spoiled yet, and I want to keep that one a little under wraps. That one's also not all the way done yet. I have to change a couple things about it still. But yeah, I think this is fine. This is it. Thanks for watching me only trace a little bit. I admit when I'm in over my head though, and I have to just trace something a bit, it's like, okay, I just don't understand the perspective of this thing without just like tracing a thing a little bit or whatever. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait a Blaze go. And dog anatomy is just one of those things. It would have taken me so long to draw if I didn't heavily use the reference there. Partially trace the reference. It wasn't a one-to-one trace though. I think that matters for what it counts. Yep, I'm waiting for Ablasko's art, and then I will scoot after seeing the Ablasko art. Oh, okay, Flap Rap. Sorry, I've mistimed my stream ending with all the fan art. I'm not synchronized with all the fan art. His name is Doublehead. They don't have names. They are monsters. Split heads are from... I think those are from Silent Hill 1. In Silent Hill 3 they're called double heads. It's the same dog though, honestly. It is so dang close to the same dog, it's ridiculous. Okay, the fan arts. See, that's like a way better drawing of a dog. That's an effortless dog drawing right there. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Yes. Oh man, now everything's getting moved. There. That's a way better drawing of a dog than I just drew. Like, for real, hands down. You won't, like I said earlier, you can't get good at drawing something if you hate looking at that thing. I just don't like looking at dogs. You probably like dogs. I think I could tell from this drawing that you probably like dogs, Ablasko. It's a very good dog. I don't dislike sharks. Sharks are neat. They're interesting to look at. They are cool. They're cool things. But oh, little baby shark. Wow. Thanks for all the little fan-arty bits, guys. Sorry to not catch Flap Rap's fan-arty bit. That's a shame. But yeah, thanks for watching me stream stuff that is technically work for another thing. Like I could have drawn the thing that somebody asked me to draw for $10 on Patreon. So yeah, if you give me $10 on Patreon, you can like email me and I will draw you something on the Drawstream. But try not to make it too complicated because this person made it kind of complicated. And I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna end up drawing it or asking him like, yeah, can we tone this down. This is kind of like a full-fledged commission that nobody would do for $10. I already put way too much work into the $10 doodles. Like, somebody was like, oh, a cat riding a horse, and I made it, you know, Big Boss Cat or whatever. Or they answered Big Boss Cat, and I included them riding a horse, which is, like, way more effort than I should have done in the first place. So, I don't know. Request things that are reasonable, you know, doodly. Because I'm still gonna put way too much effort into it in the first place. So don't make it an epic multi-part stream, because I will accidentally do that. I don't like half-assing things when I don't need to. Yeah, you just asked for a cat with an eye patch, and I turned into Big Boss Cat on a fucking horse. Like, I went way overboard on it because I thought it'd be funny. Like, basically, if I think something's funny, I will put way too much effort into it. And that's just how I roll. So, whoops, that's me. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday and Thursday, and we'll see what we're playing or draw streaming. I don't know. Find out when that happens. Check out the Patreon if you want to vote for what I'm streaming. It's $5 for access to those polls, so check that shit out. Bye.